Oh my god, it's Colin, because she's in the Gurren type special. That's pretty cool.
I won't sit back and let—
Ooh, Karen, does not sound good. Oh, what's with that pose? Jesus, the animation. Why? Are these Japanese only? Like, what about the Britannians who are here who hate the Japanese people? How did you resolve any of that? We're done? That's it? Okay, all right. Well, guys, we finally made it. This is the final episode for Roze of Recapture Breaking Dawn. Or is it? We'll have to see after I watch it. It's actually really crazy that the first video on this channel was discussing the announcement for Roze of Recapture. Well, at the time it was called Z of Recapture. And of course, Genesec RE Code. And after that announcement, we got basically nothing for Z of Recapture for seemingly years. But of course, plenty of stuff for Genesec RE Code if you guys didn't know. And so it's kind of crazy that we didn't get much and I thought the show was canceled. I even made a video about it. Then we got an announcement, which was really exciting. Then we got the trailer, which wasn't that exciting, but I was still hopeful that maybe the show would be good. Then they revealed the plot of the series, which pissed off a lot of people, hence why that video got a lot of views. And then the first couple films came out. We were very nervous because of the leaks, at least I was since I saw them. And the show finally came out, and while I did enjoy some aspects to it, it was mostly frustrations and annoyance. And as we've come to the end of the show, I'm not sure how they're going to end everything in a very satisfying manner. There's so much unresolved things in the story, so many plot holes that I just can't even list them all right now. And so I know there's going to be an ending, obviously. I just don't know how they're going to resolve every single thing. That's why there might be a sequel to the show. A lot of Japanese fans want a sequel. Me personally, no. I'd rather they just do something else, but knowing how successful this was in Japan, we're probably going to get more Roze of Recapture content. Now, I don't know what happens, so I'm going to try to go in this with an open mind. I don't want to hate this, but I have this feeling, this uneasy feeling that there's going to be even more stuff in here that's going to piss me off. So I hope I'm wrong, but so far in this series, it has been that way. And also, traditionally, the even episodes have been the worst. 4, 8, and 12. Technically, 11 was bad too. And by the way, I'm not saying that 12 is a bad episode, rather it might follow that pattern and be a bad episode. Anyways, without further ado, let us now react to episode 12 of Roze of Recapture, the final episode called Breaking Dawn. Kinda sounds like Twilight. Let's get to it. Looks like the Lokis are doing their thing. They're still killing lots of people. Nothing's changed there. Why are you driving in this area? Okay, whatever.
Pair torpedoes.
Torpedoes? Sense something more serious, like the Garifs in there. Torpedoes? Okay. Those are your torpedoes? That's weak sauce. The ports masters from the original anime are better than this.
How are we supposed to destroy the transport vessel?
Garifs would do the trick. Where the hell is this? Oh my god, it's Colin, because she's in the Gurren type special. That's pretty cool.
I won't sit back and let—
Ooh, Karen, does not sound good. Plus, yeah. Oh, she looks good, though. Looks very good.
Let's reevaluate our defensive lines.
We're seeing that all our nightmare frames will be wiped out in 3.
How is that possible? You have Colin, and Alderin, and Akito.
I refuse to accept that a single man's schemes can destroy the entire—
It shouldn't. These Lokis are like their weak sauce. Oh my god, Cornelia.
It's endless. Keep coming one—
Man, she looks great.
These damn Loki keep coming. This does—
Ooh, a new Tristan model.
to defeat Norland quickly, so we can stop these things.
Wow, Chino. Brilliant stuff.
I must savor this bliss
Piss off, Norland.
for a moment.
Okay, so Colin is here, right? She has the type special, which is one of the strongest nightmare frames in the series. So my question is, have her go in there, destroy the submarine, and also have her fight Norland, right? That should be like common sense at this point. Also, why isn't Alderin using the high ground with the flight-enabled version if the Gurren type special is in play? And same with the Alexanders, they should be a lot stronger. And of course, no Toto is present, right? You have the best pilots, and they're fighting mooks. Still, the entire invasion of the Hokkaido block is just, not the Hokkaido, sorry, the world with the Lokis is so dumb. Also, it's the last time we're hearing this song, because last episode, and the song is great, of course. The visuals are shit. Have been since day one. The whole how it adjusted according to, things that occurred in the series, horribly done. Didn't care. Garbage. But seriously though, you have Colin, and you're using her to take out mooks. So insulting to Colin and this entire show. Ash is falling. If you guys remember from last time, he's still falling. Oh god, that doesn't sound so good.
It happened again.
It sure did, Ash. It sure did.
I'm still in the palm of his hands.
Yeah, you can't beat Norland, dude. It's over. What's with that face?
It's Ash!
Oh, so she didn't see him from before. I wasn't sure. Okay, she didn't see him from before. I'm right here for you, man. I picked him up. That's kind of cute.
Ash! Ash, can you hear me?
No, he's been EMP'd.
Ash!
Let's fly away, my boyfriend. Is that Colin?
The die is already
Oh, it's the Artemis.
come, can no longer be altered.
You are not Charles. Piss off.
Ash!
I think Arnold used that.
If there is, I can fight him in the Artemis.
Not a chance. There's no way that'll let you go.
He's right. You'll lose.
You've done more than enough for me as my protector.
Man, that vow. I'm glad they brought it up again.
I want to protect everyone. The reason I fought till now was because I wanted to save Sakura.
True.
I actually thought that I had the power and resolve to accomplish it.
We're showing all the stuff from the last few episodes.
I made mistakes with how I used this power, and it led to the loss of so many lives.
I'm glad that Sakya is saying all this stuff. Seriously, this is good character development. Good character development.
I'll take full responsibility for this conflict that I started, and I'll keep everyone safe. Let me be your protector this time.
Ooh, I like that.
I see. I have a request.
Oh no.
You place me under a Gios,
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
but you can give me another one, can't you?
Yes, you can.
Maybe, but I honestly don't want to use my Gios on you ever.
Or anyone else, it seems like.
That's what we need right now. It's Norland. You can't beat him.
Oh, he wants you to hold Suzaku live command type of thing. I guess that makes sense.
Then there's Nico and Jugo. I wasn't able to protect either of them.
That's true. And it still hurts him to this day. Episode 7, best episode.
What I want is to become someone who can protect others.
Okay.
If I have to lose myself to do it, I have that resolve.
Damn, okay. I guess that works.
So you want me to place another Gios on you? Your intentions, what you believe? My Gios can even alter all your memories.
It's funny because there's some plot holes with that, but conceptually, yeah, she's right.
You might never be the same Ash Phoenix again.
He's aware of that, but I'll say,
It's not a curse.
oh wow, we're getting the whole Suzaku thing with Lelouch. Man, they really are copying the Zero Requiem stuff right here.
I want you to shoulder the weight of my resolve. Will you fight with me till the very...
Yes, I will, Ash. Let's do this. Epic music playing.
Act as my knight, Ash Phoenix, and you must prevail at any cost.
Any cost, huh? This music's not that epic, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm sorry, the situation's not that epic.
I shall.
The Suzaku scene was much better. Let's just be clear here. You know, I command you to live. Yes, your majesty. Or yes, my majesty. No, it was your majesty. Sorry. Oh, Kaguya's talking to the UFN members. Okay.
Therefore, the United Federation of Nations has an obligation to put a
You have Colin. Just send her in. There's no need to waste time talking. Just get Colin.
Norland Von.
Who?
We must destroy Norland's nightmare frame, the Foulbout.
Okay, what's the plan to do that?
I must ask that you all do your best to stay alive out there until we can see this battle finished.
What's the plan? Do they know that Sakya and Ash are working to stop it? There's a lack of, like, what's going on right now? I'm confused. Like, you want to stop it? Okay, send Colin, send Suzaku, but they're not gonna come. They're not gonna show up. So, like, whatever. For the last time, Ash will go inside of, or combine with rather, with Sakuya. Here we go. There's no way that's one Nightframe that can go into space. There's no way. If Colin's Nightframe could not, that'd be so dumb.
Your presence here means you've learned nothing.
By the way, now that I think about it, it can fly into space. Are these the first two Nightframes to do that? That's very interesting.
And it has at least 10 firing ports.
At least, yeah, that thing is crazy.
We'll have to confirm how many it has first. And I'll set a course. Just move along that path. I'm granting you full control of the Ortigia.
Artigia? Isn't it Ortigia? Oh, whatever. Here we go. Final battle commence. This reminds me of Coyote Stark from Bleach with his Cero guns.
Perhaps he's being assisted by a navigator.
Wow, Norland's so smart.
Got the data. You can fall back for now. It doesn't seem like there are any blind spots.
For now, anyways.
The problem is that the weapons we have on hand can't deal any damage unless we get close.
Should we test out how close we can get?
Sounds good.
Be careful about that one, though, right? Be gone, thought. With the big head right there. That was funny.
Sakuya, are you okay, Sakuya?
Damn, out cold there for a second.
I'm sorry. I blacked out.
He's like, time to die, bitch. Why didn't he just EMP them? Why did he punch them out? He had the answer right there. Whatever. Her face was pretty terrifying, though. I like that. Her expression there.
Don't say that. We are not going to lose.
Oh my god, it's the live command. And they're playing that music, so you know shit's about to get real.
Whichever it is, we'll just have to...
He can control the thoughts, I believe.
Maybe we can create an opening for an attack on our end if we suppress the flow of information into the Foulbout.
Yeah, the head, cut it off.
We can engage in close combat. Switching the Ortician to Megistus C mode.
Megistus Z? Isn't it Zeta? I don't know, maybe not.
Oh, looks like they're up to some.
Well, Norland, you don't say.
Night vision.
Unnecessary. Start!
This is pretty cool right here. Awesome back and forth. Not gonna lie. Ignore everything, turn your brain off type of thing.
Next.
30 seconds!
This whole thing has a nice Gundam feel to it, which makes sense since Sunrise made it.
Next.
10 seconds left!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rate of fire.
Down 47%! Now it's down to 50%!
We've got him in checkmate now.
Ooh, checkmate. Reference from the first episode.
How foolish.
It's not suicide, Norland. You can't be that dumb. You've been baited, mother chucker.
A feint?
There goes the head, which means Norland can't do anything anymore. I guess it's good night for Norland. Oh, they got him good. That's one of the bloodiest destructions in Nightmare, or a person in Nightmare Frame that they've shown ever in the series.
It's over.
Did we really
Something tells me something's gonna happen, rather. This seems too easy.
Keep sharing energy. We won't be able to make it back to the surface. I'm sure he had things set up to erase any trace of failure.
So he's just gonna fall with him to die?
This is for the best.
What?
Right now, I really understand how Juko felt. It's the thought that I'll never see you again that hurts.
Oh man, that kind of... Alright, a little bit with the feels, I guess. Oh, he had a bomb placed. Destroy everything. There goes Ash. He blew up. Oh, what's with that pose? Jesus, the animation. Why? There goes the flying fortress. But seriously, that was bad. You could just had a close up of the face. What was that pose?
Hey, try not to wander off too far.
Fuck off, Nora.
You guys wouldn't happen to have a job opening here, would you?
Why don't we discuss it?
All right.
Why is Catherine still alive? And more importantly, how does she not remember anything?
It's been several months now since the horrifying incident that devastated humanity.
That's the first time they have ever said anything about how much months have passed. First time.
We must not forget that it was a pair of mercenaries who preserved this tomorrow for us.
And no one else.
We must always be certain to cherish the peace and harmony that we now enjoy.
Until it gets ruined again by more stupid stuff.
The Hokkaido block has a new status as a special autonomous region.
This signals the tentative end of the post-war settlement.
Maybe from a political...
Really? No, it doesn't.
And once again, we're stuck with the task of cleaning up the entire world.
Gino, you suck.
That is unfortunately part of our role.
It sure is.
What the hell was that? It was like, oh well.
Sakai reporting. As of today, I've been reassigned to my original unit.
You suck, Sakai.
Yuri Sano, sir, formerly of the Seven Shining Stars. I was in charge of maintenance and I hope to join the Black...
Maybe you meet Rakshata instead?
Cheers!
You hear?
Wow, Yoko's wearing a normal outfit for once. Only took 12 episodes. Jesus.
Wonder what the rest of us ought to do now.
Get a life, you freaking idiots.
Well, whatever we do, today we're gonna get
He's just like Tamaki. Just like Tamaki.
So I think I'll pass.
Are you serious?
Shall we go?
So, which family members is this?
What did you end up saying to...
So that's her mother. So in the first episode, she said that her mother died. That's different from her family. Whatever. Good enough, I suppose.
Today, the first empress of the new special autonomous region, Sakuya Sumeragi
According to the
Britannia,
announcement-
So Neo Britannia is gone, and so it's like its own separate area. I got it. Okay. Why Sokka Empress anyways? Wait, it's actually her?
To seal away the power of the Gios, you will no longer be able to speak.
Why would you do that? How are you going to lead if you can't speak? It's like that joke from The Matrix where he's like, Mr. Anderson, how are you able to do this if you can't speak?
Empress Sakura.
Sakura should be in charge. She proved she was qualified. How'd you take the whole arc of the story and ruined it? That was Sakura's thing. Who are these people? I'm like, are these Japanese only? Like, what about the Britannians who are here who hate the Japanese people? How did you resolve any of that? We're done? That's it? Okay, all right. Oh my god, that was it? So, there were so many things. Like, you can't just... How did you... Like, okay, there are so many unresolved things. This was a classic, well, that happened type of ending. My voice is cracking. I can't even comprehend this right now. So, the whole Britannia racist thing? Who cares? Now the Lavender House. Was her mind wiped? Who knows? Catherine's alive. How? Who knows? So, Haruka's mother died. And that's what she meant by her family was killed. I mean, alright, I guess so. But there was just so many things. Why did Sakura become empress? Sakura was doing a good job. And you can't speak anymore? Like, I don't understand. What is going on right now? You know what? There's actually one more part of the episode I forgot to watch. It's the very last scenes. Let's do that. So we're at the cafe. Okay.
Can I top off your coffee?
Still not talking. Still not talking.
Oh, look at that. They're inseparable from you, aren't they?
Wow, those cats are huge.
So cute. It's like you're all one big happy family.
So she's fluent in sign language now? I guess that works.
An irreplaceable family that he left behind for me. We're all doing well. Ash.
Okay, now we're actually done. So she speaks with sign language now. I guess she tells people that after the battle she became mute or something. I mean, there were other ways to resolve this, I suppose. I still think Sakura should have been in charge, considering she was doing a good job, and the whole point of the arc was to show she was actually competent, but whatever. Overall, what a rushed ending. There was some satisfactory elements, but there also weren't. And again, more questions. And also, why do we get more with the cameos? Like, what happened with the Wyvern Squad? What happened with the Glinda Knights, Zaku, Colin? They were just there when they should have been more. Like, why couldn't we have just gotten scenes of those characters doing stuff? How cool would it have been to just have the Glinda Knights just working with Cornelia and Gino? And then, of course, Schneisel wasn't present during any of this. There's theories as to why that's the case. Lelouch and C2 don't appear at all, so C2 was correct that Lelouch was no longer going to interfere in future events. I don't know how I feel about that. There's just so many unanswered questions. Things move really quick. We're like 7 months or several months past. I think it was 7. I'm not sure how many. I kind of missed that, but several months had passed, and now the world is like at peace again. Ironic because when Kaguya was saying, now we're at peace, until the next conflict happens, that you won't also fuck up like you fucked up this one. Ash's death, yeah, it's kind of sad, but at the same time, though, extremely avoidable. That's the problem with this story. Every single heavy story beat, whether it be this one, the Ukiah block being invaded at all, any other characters that have died, all of it could have been prevented if these people weren't idiots. That's the problem with the story. It's very sad. Ash was the best character. Well, Sakura was the best character, and then Ash in the story, but it was so preventable. And yes, the power sharing issue was definitely something that was going to come up. Of course, they could get energy filler and be back at this, right? I know they didn't have much time to stop Norland. Well, they didn't really specify. I think they said like 3 days or something. So they had like an hour. If they had to go back and give him a fresh energy filler, they had an hour to do it, right? There was no need to actually rush. But of course, that's the story in general. Rush, rush, rush. And as I said before, Colin should not have been fighting Mooks. She should have been fighting Norland. It would have been so cool if Alderaan in the High Grail, Colin in the Gurren type special worked with the Nameless Mercenaries to fight against Norland, and they give her, meaning Sokka and Ash rather, so not her but them, the final shot to take out Norland. It'd been a really cool passing the torch kind of moment, but instead we don't get that. So in summation, I don't like this show for so many reasons. It's not a good Code Geass show. It's not a good show in general. The plot is just so horribly written. The story is rushed. A lot of the characters I don't give a shit about. There was so much last minute characterization, so much mystery box writing in this series. The villain, Norland, wasn't that interesting. His plan went away as fast as it came, like a fart in the wind. This whole show felt like a fart in the wind. This whole show felt like I just rewatched the original anime, but infinitely worse. You know, 4 months gone for this crap. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna make any more Roze content. I really hope they don't, if it's gonna be more like this. I hope going forward they're gonna start adapting manga and leave this alone, but I know it did well, so they'll keep making more. Could there be a sequel? Of course. They could keep inventing more and more conflicts to make everything worse. Why not, right? There's just so many things about this series that bothered me and things I want to talk about. Some positive, by the way, because there were some positives, but unfortunately mostly negatives, and you'll see that in upcoming videos. I want to thank everyone's support of the channel during my reactions to this series. I've never done reactions like this before, so it was a really new experience for me, and obviously you could tell that as I progressed through the series, I got better at this. Kind of sad that I finally figured it out, but now the show is over, but I hope to do this type of format for other series. That's why I kept putting those polls up. We got to the end, guys. Let me know your thoughts of Roze Recapture episode 12 in the comment section below. Did you like this series? Did you hate this series? Was it a mixed bag? Let me know that in the comment section below as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.